Here is John 20 verses 1-9 from the English Standard Version, ESV. 1 Now on the first day of the week Mary Magdalene came to the tomb early, while it was still dark, and saw that the stone had been taken away from the tomb. 2 So she ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one whom Jesus loved, and said to them, They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him. 3 So Peter went out with the other disciple, and they were going toward the tomb. For both of them were running together, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. 5 And stooping to look in, he saw the linen cloths lying there, but he did not go in. 6 Then Simon Peter came, following him, and went into the tomb. He saw the linen cloths lying there. 7 And the face cloth, which had been on Jesus' head, not lying with the linen cloths but folded up in a place by itself. 8 Then the other disciple, who had reached the tomb first, also went in, and he saw and believed. 9 For as yet they did not understand the scripture, that he must rise from the dead. Expounding on the passage. This passage is a pivotal moment in the narrative of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Let's break it down. The empty tomb. The narrative starts on the first day of the week, Sunday, which is significant because it's the day after the Jewish Sabbath. Mary Magdalene's discovery that the stone has been rolled away and the tomb is empty sets the stage for the revelation of the resurrection. Mary's reaction, Mary's initial assumption isn't resurrection but that someone has taken the body. This is indicative of the general expectation of the disciples at this point. They weren't anticipating a resurrection despite Jesus having foretold it. Peter and the other disciple is traditionally understood to be John himself, the author of this gospel, who refers to himself in this manner throughout his account. Their race to the tomb and their respective reactions highlight the personal and varied ways in which the disciples processed the empty tomb. The linen cloths, the state of the burial cloths is noteworthy. They were left behind, implying that Jesus didn't merely resuscitate in the manner of Lazarus, who would have needed help removing his grave clothes, John 11 verse 44. Jesus' resurrection was different, divine and miraculous. The face cloth being folded might indicate a careful and purposeful action, rather than a tomb raided in haste. Belief and understanding, John, the other disciple, saw and believed. His belief here is immediate, based on the evidence before him. However, verse 9 adds a crucial detail: they still didn't fully understand the scripture that said Jesus had to rise from the dead. This belief, then, was the beginning of understanding, not its culmination. Overall, this passage underscores the transformative power of encountering the reality of Jesus' resurrection. The empty tomb is both a challenge to unbelief and an invitation to deeper faith and understanding. The resurrection is central to Christian belief, marking the victory of Jesus over death and confirming his identity as the Son of God.